Macaulay Culkin is back in a big way, and the 38-year-old child actor, he's managed to pull off not one, but 2 viral videos in the last week. He's also got some more big plans for us in the coming days.
Google, add aftershave to my shopping list.
Someone decided to fly a drone over London's Gatwick airport, causing nearly 1,000 flight delays. Now, one person in particular who's been affected is YouTuber Jack Septic Eye. Now, people are suspecting that the drone was flying around just to get a shot of him. Regardless, he might not make it home to Ireland for the holidays. Now, the Kardashians, they're shutting down their apps in 2019, and I got a retweet last night from good old Logan Paul. Also, Travis Scott, well, he'll be joining Maroon 5 for the Super Bowl 53 halftime show. That'll be in Atlanta. We have all this and more in just a second. Is that okay? Yeah, not my best.
I'm in the hospital.
You lie so much.
Send the location.
Number 1.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Michael McCrudden, and welcome back to Famous News. Now, here we bring you everything that's going on in entertainment on the internet, all in one video. We're doing this Monday through Friday, and huge love goes out to all those who've subscribed. Also, the post notification squad, you guys are the best. We will be taking a few days off over the holidays, but for now, I'm here, so let's get right down to brass tacks. Macaulay Culkin is back, and in a big way. Now, having done YouTube as long as I have, I know that a video on this guy in December, well, it'll generally guarantee you a couple million views. I've done Macaulay Culkin after they are famous, not once but twice, and every time it went viral. Even Macaulay himself, well, he's posted some rather strange videos in the past during the end of the year, but this time we're getting a fresh new look at Macaulay, and well, he's got all the charm and charisma that made us fall in love with him the first time. Let's take a quick look at what he's been doing this year, because it's been a huge comeback year for the star, and every time, he's just wowing the world. Everyone's in love with him again.
Sometimes when Jay and I work on a VCR, we like to talk about a new movie. You know, it helps us relax and kind of focus on the job. That's not a problem, is it?
Just do what you normally do and pretend I'm not here.
Throughout the year, Macaulay's been teaming up with Red Letter Media on various digital shorts. Typically, they're movie related, and like, he gives his 2 cents. Obviously, he knows quite a bit. There's half in the bag, there's also the best of the worst. He's also teamed up with Cinemassacre twice this year with 2 video game themed videos where he's playing old games in which he was the star. There was one for the Page Masters and also Home Alone. Some of these games, they go so way back, they were even on floppy disks. They were absolute dog shite. Still, they're having a lot of fun.
I swear to God, next time I see Macaulay Culkin's face, I'm gonna ram my fucking fist right through it.
He's also paid multiple visits to the Jimmy Fallon show, and in each time, well, each of his appearances, why he'll no longer do the Kevin face. What's the Kevin face? Well, this.
Do people come up to you and want you to put your hands on your face?
Yes.
Oh my God, what do you say to them?
He's like, no.
Yeah.
He's been on the Joe Rogan podcast where he talked about wanting to settle down and eventually have some kids. I doubt he'll have 9 and leave 1 at home. Although, man, someone will sell a movie starring him as the dad, I'm sure.
So this one's a good one. So, you know, like, I'm probably gonna put some babies in her, like, in a little bit. Like, yeah. She's Asian, so I'm gonna have, like, yeah, I'm gonna have little, tiny little Asian babies.
And he won't be settling down alone because he's got a smoking hot girlfriend, former Disney star Brenda Song. Good for him.
What do you have to say to all the romance speculation between you and Macaulay right now? I don't like to talk about your personal life. Okay. But you're not denying it.
He's currently going viral for a commercial he's done with Google's Home Assistant, and I'm happy to see him in such a good place.
Hey, Google, what's on my calendar today?
You have one event called House to Yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Now, there was a time where everyone thought he was drugged out or broken down following his breakup from Mila Kunis, but from what I've heard, he's got, well, plenty of money tucked away. He had earned enough by the age of 12, he'd never have to work again. He's also got his own podcast known as Bunny Ears, so I'll leave a link to that down below. Now, our second news story is, well, it's a bit of a holiday bummer. Definitely for a lot of Brits. Over 100,000 flights, they've been grounded at Gatwick's London airport, and this is due to drones flying over the runway. Now, it's illegal to fly a drone within a kilometer of any UK airfield. The person who did this wanted to cause this crisis and reportedly came prepared with multiple batteries, causing the drone to reappear time and time again. Now, there are at least 110,000 people who have been delayed, and that number is expected to climb. It's also expected that Gatwick, it'll be shut down for about 7 days, or at least there'll be massive delays for the next week. Can you imagine? It's almost like you're getting home alone yourself. At least it's kind of like the mom.
I'm sorry.
No, wait. This is Christmas, the season of perpetual hope.
These delays are unprecedented, and I know 2 YouTubers who have been personally affected. First off, we have YouTube legend JackSepticEye. He took to Twitter to say, flights got canceled because someone was flying a drone over the runway. That person is getting coal for Christmas for sure. He continued, there might be a disruption in uploads in the coming weeks or 2. Home to Ireland soon for Christmas and might not get time to prep for that anymore. Wanted to let you all know. Also, a former co-worker of mine, Rebecca Felgate, you may know her from a channel known as Most Amazing Top 10. Well, she stopped in New York City for a little vacation before going to London to be home for the holidays. She hasn't been home for Christmas in 4 years, but she woke up this morning to find out that her flight had been canceled. Now she's stranded in New York City, which is totally Home Alone 2 style.
Excuse me, this is an emergency.
Now, Rebecca tweeted out, all the flights I try to rebook are sold out. I'm literally stuck in New York, and this was going to be the first time I spent Christmas with my family in 4 years. What am I supposed to do? @Fly Norwegian? #help. Now, she pleaded with her fans. She ended up having to book a flight that would bring her to Budapest. Where the hell is Budapest? India? And then she goes to London. Unbelievable. Now, I did see that she is wearing... Poor girl, my heart goes out to her. I'll send her a few bucks. So there's been a huge backlash from absolutely everybody when they announced who will be performing at Super Bowl 53 and the NFL, they chose Maroon 5. Now, seeing as the game is being held in Atlanta, people were looking for something a little more Migos. Instead, they got Adam Levine. Now, even him himself, he spoke with Rolling Stone magazine where he stated that hip-hop is at the forefront of innovation in the music industry. With so much backlash and people not even wanting to go to the game, well, they've announced that Travis Scott, he will be joining Maroon 5 on stage for the big performance. Kardashians, they're shutting down their $2.99 apps in 2019. I'm talking Kim, Kourtney, Khloe, and Kylie. Kendall, she shut it down in 2017. But the rest, they're joining her lead. And basically this app, it allowed people to get some behind the scenes looks at their lives, their fashion, their makeup. The die-hard fans, they were eating it up. But apparently the girls, they're done with it. Now, people are calling this the end of an era. The girls have also closed down a few of their clothing boutiques. But when Kylie's already worth $900 million at $21, I mean, what else do they want? What are you doing behind the scenes for? You've made it, you're good.
Mom? Dad?
Okay, let's move on to what's trending on YouTube. Now, of course, this ties back into our lead story with Macaulay Culkin's Home Alone again with the Google Assistant.
Hey Google, add aftershave to my shopping list. Hey Google, remind me to clean these sheets later.
Okay, I'll remind you.
I really wish they got him to do the Kevin, but as we now know, well, I guess he's like Carlton. You really gotta pay him a lot of money to do that. Okay, Hellboy, it'll be back in theaters for April of 2019, and we got the official trailer for Smash Things. And this time, well, he's out in the UK. I guess the flights didn't get to him. It's funny because that trailer, it actually has a teaser built into it to make it more YouTube friendly. They took that one part and put it right at the beginning, and then you see it again. It's kind of strange. I've never seen that in a trailer before. Shows you how people's attention span, they can't even sit through a build-up. Anyway, moving on to what's trending on Twitter. Well, I got a retweet from my good old boy Logan Paul last night. That's right, me and him, we got a little bromance going. Now, I'm really impressed with the work he's been doing on his podcast. He's embraced so much change. He's really changing the narrative of what people think of him. He's being himself. It's very much a frat boy game show podcast. Now, I went to university and I hung out with my boys, had a lot of talks like this, but not in the public sphere. I'm just really into his work and how he's, rebranding himself. I think he's doing a great job. So I tweeted at him, I spent $50K on university, mostly to have a good time. Kids, save your money and watch the Logan Paul podcast, Impulsive. It's lots of fun and you'll learn a ton. And for that, well, he gave me a good old retweet. I just feel like I'm big broing him. All right, we also have a trailer for the Men in Black. It's the threequel? What do you call that? A trilogy? It's the new one. It's titled MIB International. It stars Liam Neeson, Chris Hemsworth, and Tessa Thompson. Never heard of Tessa Thompson before, so we'll add her to the list for before they're famous.
The universe has a way of leading you to where you're supposed to be at the moment you're supposed to be there.
All right, wrapping things up with who to follow on the come up and babe of the day. Now with who to follow, I'm always looking for you guys. You send me DMs, you send me emails, and I want to shout you guys out. So today, well, we have a YouTuber that I was chatting with not so long ago, and recently, they've blown up in a big way. I'm talking, of course, about Much Dank. He hit 1 million on YouTube just yesterday, and he has almost 200,000 followers on Instagram. Yeah, now from what I know, he's a creator operating out of Africa, but you've certainly seen his work before. He's also a big part that Bad and Bougie takeoff, him getting left off. Well, this guy, his Much Dank went viral. Anyway, here's another one.
You know everybody thought I was going to jail, right?
Yeah.
Never. Yo, you gotta understand, right? People think like I'm retarded.
I agree with that.
I'm not.
That wasn't true.
I want to continue to promote more of you guys who keep sending me your stuff via DMs or email. Now, your babe of the day, sadly, she's no longer on the market. I'm talking about Sin Santana. Will you marry me? With 3.4 million Instagram followers, she also stars on Love and Hip Hop New York. Well, she's certainly a babe. I guess I missed my chance. Good for him, you know? The old head's locking it down. And finally, on the come up, now there's so many people that we want to profile in 2019 and before they're famous. The list is endless, but one of the ones that have been requested by you guys the most is a SoundCloud rapper by the name of Comthazine. Comthazine? Sounds like medicine to me, but the guy's blowing up in a big way. He's a St. Louis SoundCloud rapper, and his song, For Piped Up, well, it blew up both on SoundCloud and on YouTube with a music video, so we have a video on him coming in 2019. I think it's already done, but I don't know if we'll get to it in time. Hopefully we will. Anyways, guys, that's famous news for today. My name is Michael McCrudden. Thank you so much for tuning in. For you guys who haven't subscribed, please do so. Turn on those post notifications. It really helps a lot. You know, YouTube's becoming so crowded now. There's so much to do. We're trying to give you the best news channel on YouTube. We hope you enjoy it. I'll see you guys in another video.